What's up, ladies and gentlemen, back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing a review on the resurrection of Jake the Snake. Now, the resurrection of Jake the Snake is a documentary about WWE Hall of Famer Jake the Snake Roberts, chronicling, like, I guess, some of the stuff he did throughout his past career. The early, I guess, parts of the documentary covers, why people liked him as a WWE superstar and as a professional wrestler. But the main plot line of this documentary chronicles Jake the Snake Roberts trying to overcome his drug and alcohol addiction and his weight loss. And from there, he ends up receiving help from another professional wrestler, former WCW World Heavyweight Champion, and also, I believe, another wrestling legend, Diamond Dallas Page, with his helping him change his lifestyle and routine and get more exercise and whatnot. Because I guess Diamond Dallas Page, once he retired from wrestling, he ended up creating his own little yoga program called DDP Yoga, and it's had great results over the years. There's been actually numerous DVDs published on it, and he's basically there to help WWE Hall of Famer Jake the Snake Roberts get back out on his feet again. Because those that are not familiar with Jake the Snake Roberts, he has had some highs and he's pretty much had a lot of lows in his career. There's been numerous documentaries published on Jake the Snake Roberts. The first one I remember seeing was Beyond the Mat, which was it's like a wrestling documentary that came out way back, I believe, in the late 90s, early 2000s. It covers that one covers numerous wrestlers, and one of them was Jake the Snake Roberts. Back then he was looking in rough shape back then too. But yeah. This is just the one of many. Of course, let's call it WWE ended up making their own, I guess, documentary on Jake the Snake Roberts. This one right here I'm holding from my WWE library. Jake the Snake Roberts Picture Poison 2-disc collector's edition. And, this one came out, let's see, 2000... says 2005. This came out in 2005. Of course, the one I'm talking about right now, The Resurrection, was released, 2015, 2016. So, it basically came out, 10 years or so after this documentary by WWE. But Diamond Dallas Page does his best to help Jake the Snake Roberts through his sobriety journey, help him get his life back together, to get off of the alcohol and the drugs, to help him through his weight loss, through DDP Yoga, helping him change his lifestyle by helping him eat more healthier foods and exercise. And there's other, I guess, WWE Hall of Famers that do make an appearance in this documentary. Another one is Scott Hall, also known as Razor Ramon, and his struggles that he had similar to Jake the Snake. So, they end up walking that journey together with the help of Diamond Dallas Page, by helping them change their lifestyles by getting off of drugs and alcohol and helping them get through their weight loss journey. But overall, there's a lot of you know, craziness and drama that does go on in this documentary. You do see where I guess you could say Jake the Snake Roberts falters a few times, you know, and actually has a few emotional breakdowns due to his lack of progress because he's trying to fight off his personal demons. But overall, this is a pretty good documentary about a struggling retired professional wrestler trying to overcome his addictions and weight loss to live a better, happier, longer, and healthy life. Are you guys a fan of Jake the Snake Roberts? I know he's wrestled for numerous promotions. You know, of course, WWE, WCW, and a few others. Of course, he's appeared on the indie scene. You know, throughout the decades, and some of those appearances have been like pretty much like crash outs, pretty much due to him not putting down the alcohol bottle. But yeah, you know. At the beginning of the documentary, they do cover, you know, his popularity and his wrestling gimmick, and you hear from other WWE superstars and whatnot before it dives deep into him trying to overcome his drug and alcohol addictions and overcome his weight loss. But overall, yeah, that sums up this review for the resurrection of Jake the Snake. Now, if I give this documentary the overall grade, I would probably give it a B. It definitely provides a lot more. You know, you get to see his struggles and his in and outs of him trying to overcome his personal demons. So, yeah, it is, you know, inspiring on how he could become a, you know, a better person and live a much healthier lifestyle and get his life in a point his life in a better direction. But yeah, this is a pretty good documentary, and I highly recommend it. It's definitely way better than that last documentary, the last wrestling documentary that I covered previously, because this has a lot more. It goes into more detail and whatnot. You know, it's not all style and no substance. That you actually you know, get to understand Jake the Snake Roberts' personal struggles with drugs and alcohol, and dealing with his weight loss. So, have you guys seen this documentary, The Resurrection of Jake the Snake Roberts? Do you guys own this Jake the Snake Roberts DVD set in your wrestling library? Have you seen Beyond the Mat? Let me know, comment below. If you want to see more pro wrestling content like this, I have a whole catalog you can check out here on the channel, a whole pro wrestling playlist of wrestling related content you could watch, as well as other similar content such as more movie and TV show reviews, DVD and Blu-ray haul reviews, my unboxing videos, and my Fun Adventures YouTube vlogs. So you guys, if you want to stick around for more, then make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys around for the next video. You have a great day now. Peace.